on him, kissing him. This is a mistake that could have been avoidable. Please don't do it next time. Hey, bestie. You know, whenever I come here, there's always something to talk about. There's so many things happening. Like, people are crazy. People, like, 2024 is about to end, and people still don't have their things together. I was gonna cuss and say they're SHIT together, but I know I have some younger audience here, so I'm not gonna cuss. So let us start from the beginning. You know, whenever I come here and I have so many things, so many things to talk about. I've seen something crazy on TikTok. Yeah, and your girl has been seeing something, so many things, so many crazy things on TikTok. Okay, this one is happening in the 90 days fiancé thing. I think it is called Before the 90 days, and I can't even lie, I was never aware of the 90 days fiancé show. Apparently it has been going on for years, but I started being very active on TikTok, I think last year. So TikTok is where I get most of my information from. I know. I don't believe everything I see on TikTok, but TikTok has been exposing me to so many shows like 90 Days Fiancé, Love Island, US and UK, Love is Blind, Married at First Sight, like so many shows that I was not aware of. Like, I'm just a girl living in Nigeria, in West Africa, in Africa. Like, if not for my phone, I wanna be aware of these shows. Okay, so I saw the previous one on TikTok, okay, about a woman named Angela and Michael. Angela is American, Michael is Nigerian, and my name is also Angela, and I am so ashamed and disappointed of somebody who bears the same name as me, because she was so abusive to Michael, emotionally abusive, financially abusive, everything. She was so, like, she treated Michael like trash, proper trash, and I can't even lie. Michael is the first Nigerian man, I know this is a stereotype, but it is almost correct, over 90% correct. Nigerians are very, how do I put it? Let me just say prideful people. Like, we have, our self-esteem is very high. We do not take nonsense from people. We stand up for ourselves, okay? So seeing Michael just is so calm. Angela will yap. Angela will insinuate terrible things about him, and he will just become and be like, no, trying to explain. So now I think that was my first introduction to the 90-day fiancé thing. That's what I seen on TikTok. Angela and Michael always threatening him like, oh, I'll send you back, I'll take my visa and da. And if I'm being honest, I think that Michael really liked her. He really liked her. I know people like to assume that every African is going to jump at the opportunity of being with somebody from America, or they want to get married to somebody from America for the green card, But I think that Michael really liked her, because I also think there was another couple, a Nigerian man and an American woman, and that relationship did not work out. I think his name was Usman. Yeah. So Usman is the typical portrayal of the average Nigerian man, the average Nigerian. Okay. So, like I was saying, that the relationship between Usman and his fiancé did not work out because he was not going to take nonsense. Matilda, 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 Matilda. Okay, remember the name. Matilda, 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 and the American man's name is Niles, like the river Nile, but with an S at the end, like Nile with an S, Nile with an S, Nile with an S, Nile with an S. So now this is autistic, and I think him and Matilda, they've been talking, not just talking, but like they're in a proper relationship, close to 2 years now. He has proposed to her over the phone and all. So now she's coming to Ghana to see Matilda. So it's like, I think since he proposed to Matilda over the phone, obviously Matilda is like, okay, now that you're coming to Ghana, you will come and do introduction, because like that's in most African culture. You have to come and do introduction. Asking a girl to marry you is not enough. Being in a relationship for years with a girl is not enough. You have to formally come to her parents, buy the little things like cola nut, few drinks, just simple things like that, and like formally come to ask for her hand and be like, I saw a flower in your garden. Literally, that's how they say it. You don't say it yourself. You bring an elderly person who will speak on your behalf. You, the man that wants to marry the African girl, just sits. You will not say anything. So the person is older. Maybe the oldest male in your family will be like, we saw a beautiful flower in your garden, and we want to pluck that flower. So they will do back and forth. Then they'll say, okay, I'm going to show you all the beautiful flowers in our garden. Then when you see the one that you want, you pick the flower. So they'll bring out different girls. Then when you see your wife, you'll be like, oh, this is the flower we want to pluck. Then they will ask the flower, do you see this man? Do you like him? Do you want him to marry you? Then that is from that point that you can now start planning your marriage and whatever. So let me stop talking about the introduction ceremony in most African cultures. So Matilda now is planning for the introduction, the traditional wedding and everything. Because Niles had already asked her to marry him, right? But Niles now is at the airport saying that his parents are against the marriage, and they don't even want him to go to Ghana because he's autistic. They don't want him to be taken advantage of and all of that. And I think those are legitimate concerns. So it's like, oh, when he gets to Ghana, I'm going to tell Matilda that she should put a hold on the wedding. Right? Okay, fine, no problem. Well, they now get to Ghana, and he did not say anything to Matilda. He did not say anything to Matilda. He went shopping, like, it was being nice to her, being affectionate to her, public display of affection, here and there, everywhere. And Matilda is giving him like, information on how the wedding preparation is going on, yada. Now has not said anything yet. And I understand that he's autistic and he may not be too socially aware, but I feel like you already know that you don't want the wedding to happen on this particular trip. Then just say it. Stop going with the flow, going with the plan as to it's going to happen. So let me tell you the thing that now made everything so much worse. Like 10 times worse. 10 times worse is that aside from Niles asking her over the phone to marry him, Niles came to Ghana and bought her an engagement ring and asked her to marry him again. I'm like, before I could understand, I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand where it's coming from, and it's but guy, why are you buying an engagement ring when you know you don't want to get married? So, honestly, this is not even the worst storyline out there. I'm telling you, it's not the worst storyline out there. So eventually, he then, okay, yeah, eventually because that's the thing with Africans almost culture is that your wedding or if you're planning for your wedding, everybody knows. Your village people knows. Every freaking body knows. So like he was like, why didn't you tell me earlier? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Wedding is close by and you're just telling me now that the wedding cannot happen. You literally asked me to marry you twice, not once, but twice. You even bought me an engagement ring, like, what's all this? So, it was like, now it's like, the reason why he bought her an engagement ring is because, like, he wants her to hold the ring as a promise to have that he's going to come back to marry. Yeah. And I'm like, in America, giving a woman an engagement ring might mean something to you. But over here, like, if you've not seen my parents, if you've not done the proper thing traditionally, the ring means nothing, my brother. The ring means absolutely nothing, right? But at the end of the day, Matilda was understanding, like, and I think that's something I want to commend her for. She has been very understanding throughout everything. Like, even when they go out, Matilda is always asking, like, are you okay? Is the noise too much? Like, are you comfortable? Like, and honestly, to me, she's very, I'm very sure that she likes him. I'm very sure that she likes him. Because when she welcomed him at the airport, she was all up on him, kissing him. An average African girl is never going to do that. Except she, like, if I can't even like, it's just too much. Like, an African girl is not going to be loving up and kissing on a man that she does not really like and want. I'm sorry, like, no. And I might be generalizing, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, she was all up on him, and I feel like she really likes him. Another thing is that when, like, Matilda looks older than 23, because I think she said she's 23, and now she's at 26 or 27. Yeah. And people are like, oh, Matilda looks older than 23. She looks 23 to me. She looks very much 23 to me. Except when she has her makeup on, her makeup kind of edges her a little bit. And I think it's because she knows she's from a rural part in Ghana. So she may not be aware of the, modern way of doing makeup. Because her makeup looks like what? Like older women do, just black pencil on the eyes. Not properly shaped or defined or anything like that. So with her makeup, she kind of looks older, but outside of that makeup, she looks young and she's very beautiful. A very beautiful girl. Another thing that made me believe that truly she's 23 is because I think she has this sense of naivety. I think that's how you pronounce it. Like when somebody's naive and not aware. Okay, so this is it. She feels like, I think also that we said something about, she announced they're gonna get married and then they go to America. I know this American dream. I'm sorry, but yes, the money in America, when you convert it to most local currencies in, let's say, the western part of Africa, in Ghana, the money has more value, right? So maybe you give somebody $50 or $100, it makes it has a lot of value in that local currency. But then America is not it's not a place where you get handed money for free. Like, you don't just go to America and everything is fine, everything is okay. They also, as a country, have their own challenges. They also have their own problems. So hearing her just talk about America like it's this this place that all of our problems will disappear. Everything will be good, everything will be nice. Just makes me know how young and naive she is. So I really god. And then I think I did not follow that storyline more. But like when she came into South Africa, landed at the airport, her boyfriend was out there with flowers, coming to like receive his baby. Yeah. And then the girl with her ex-boyfriend coming from the arrivals, she then told the ex-boyfriend that he should not walk close to her, so that the boyfriend does not notice that his work is with her. And I'm like, so you know that whatever it is that you're doing is not right, but you still want to do it regardless. Well, the ex-boyfriend stayed behind, and he was coming on mature, like, yeah, like, you should better treat her right. I'm like, please shut up, Janice, your mouth is moving, yappa, shut, please. So, I think finally, the current boyfriend who lives in South Africa still saw the ex-boyfriend, and it was a big issue. So like, sometimes people just make terrible decisions, and I'm like, this is a mistake that could have been avoidable. Please don't do it next time. Yeah. So this is the end of the storyline for these two couples, and there's more from where that came from. So I was going to say that if you want me to talk more about the other couples that I've seen on TikTok, then let me know in the comment section. But honestly, I'm going to